quick today, I'm going to share with you an incredible amount of value through a very short but wisdom-filled story. And the story is about the day that my main man, Hugh Hefner, chose to be the creator of Playboy magazine. Because not a lot of people know who Hugh Hefner was before Hugh Hefner and before Playboy. But Hugh Hefner used to be a copywriter for, I think it was called Esquire magazine. I think it might still, I don't know much about magazines. Anyway, so he's a copywriter for Esquire magazine, and one day he's been working very hard, putting all his effort into it because he's a badass action taker who likes to bet on himself and give the best that he can to the world, just like you. Maybe? Yeah, that's you, right? I guess you can never know, and you don't have anything to prove to me or to anyone else but yourself. Anyways, so he's an action taker, he's been working hard, he goes up to his boss and he says, "Boss, I want a $5 raise. Not 5,000, not 5 million, $5. And his boss says no. So he turns around, he quits, and then he gets started on a new project, which will later become Playboy magazine and make him millions and millions of dollars. And the story itself is not generally seen for all its value, because the thing is, that guy who said no to him is the same as the one of Shakira's singing instructor. She told her that she didn't have a voice to sing when she was like a teenager, before she became famous. So what this story has to bring to us in terms of wisdom is that we want to support those around us that are ambitious, that are willing to put their effort into mastering a craft. And just like Hugh or Shakira, you might be trying to master a craft, and there will be people all around you who are going to put you down, who are going to not listen to you, who are going to say that that's not the way things are, that are going to try and bring you down all with every single fiber of their being. Even sometimes they won't even try it, because it's just like there's this concept in psychology that we call, I'm not sure if this is exactly what it's called, but the thing is, like, we are creatures of habit, and there's this concept of continuity that we look in things, and it's been of great use for humanity because there's technology that's come out of it, because we've seen patterns that have arisen within the things around us, the objects, the materials, and we put it together to make the camera that's filming this, to make the phone, the laptop that you're looking through. But at the same time, it keeps us back from progress, from new things, from growing into the fullest, most authentic version of yourself, or myself, or whoever, you know. And so that's when I heard that story, and also Shakira's, I was like to myself, like, whoa, like, what if that guy that I saw that was telling me all about his vision, all about his passion, how he's been having some harsh times, but he's been pushing through them, and what if I just said, like, you should just give up, man, like, why don't you just play it safe? And I said to myself, whoa, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy who said no to the $5 raise to Hugh Hefner. Although I guess if he didn't say that, then he might have never built Playboy. But still, he still probably can't sleep at night. Sometimes thinking to himself like, oh, like I should have given him the raise. I should have maybe talked to him about his ideas, supported him, and then maybe he'd invited me to the Playboy Mansion one of these days. But he probably doesn't get invited because he said no to him to the $5 raise. Or the lady who told Shakira that she couldn't sing, and now she's making millions and millions of money, and now she has to live with herself because she tried to put her down instead of support her. So think about in your life, when have been times when you have been confronted with new ideas and new ways of thinking in your circle of influence or outside your circle of influence, and you have not necessarily considered or support, even if you don't necessarily agree with it, but you see that it comes from a good place. Have you not shown your support enough? Because that's what we lack in this society. We're always so like small-minded. We don't expand the tribalistic instinct to include everything in humanity, and that's part of the society that we live in, because the society that we live in is generally exclusive, and that's what Foucault talks about when he tries to come up with the idea of biopower. But that's another topic for another day. And actually I go really in depth in the book that I'm writing, which you'll be hearing a lot more and more in the progress of the development of the awakened elite tribe, because what's coming, what you're about to see in the next coming years, is going to be unlike nothing you've ever seen. So, if you haven't heard of the Venus Project, look up the Venus Project and be ready, because pretty soon you're going to see a book come out. And that book, I can't even put it into words right now. But just wait.